So week 3 of this bound position, so I'm showing you how to keep it, how to connect my feet, perfect position, widen my knee, and I'm just sagging on the car, putting my weight where he's going. Again, he'll be trying to get on the side, obviously, and work elbow knee. Keep going, oh my god. That's nice. So elbow knee is probably one of the main escapes. It's going to be our next counter we're going to look at. The other thing Carl wants to be doing is, from here if he can tie up an arm. If he can tie up an arm and bridge me to the side of that he's tying up, there's also a high percentage escape. So whether he ties it up from the bottom, just perfect, or maybe I'm going for a cross choke and he ties it up. We'll go into these escapes more deeper at the end of the mesocycle, so if you haven't done it, don't worry about it. You're just going to bridge, possibly turn your head so you're looking over your shoulder, and then just, bridge, nice. So again, take a back step, and you get people that are really good at this escape. I mean, personally I suck at it when you have back issues. I can't bridge that well, but I can if I use technique. But I mean, you get guys, especially strong guys, and it's like a bomb going off underneath you, and you're just off. So this is where we need to kind of use lower body connection to stay on top. So from our position, when I widen my knees and my feet are together, and I'm spreading the weight, putting my weight where he's going, and let's just say Carl ties up an arm. Perfect. Okay, I want to think about the concept of whatever arm he ties up, I want to make my opposite hip heavy. So if he's tying up my right arm, I want to make my left hip heavy. Because if you think about when he bridges from here, it's his left hip that's coming off. Bridge that same side now. No, the same side. All I want to do is put weight on it. Now it's very difficult with my hand, but watch when I use a hook. So if he ties up this arm, and I feel this hip coming up, I'm going to drive with my hip on top of his and curl my foot up. Okay? Lift. I know Kjar's going to have a really sore back tomorrow. He's really pressuring that. Again, go. Now the other thing I'm doing is two more things. I'm not staying central. I'm moving my weight to the side of where his hip's going. Okay? So when he ties up that arm and he starts to bridge, I'm kind of moving all my weight to the right side of his body. Okay, over his right hip. The other thing I'm doing is I'm making this foot light. What I don't want to do is keep this foot tucked, because if he happens to bridge, my foot gets trapped and I'm going to end up on the bottom. So I want to make sure that when I drop one hip and he bridges, I'm doing this. Okay? And that's very like that solo drill, which is basically this. Foot slide. Okay, again, one more time, Carl. If you can get this into your game, it's going to be very easy to stay in the mounted position when they bridge, because I'm not using my hand. A lot of people, when they tie up that arm and he bridges, I'm going to post with this hand. If he finds the right angle, okay, I'm going to eventually fall over. Okay. So you want to kind of develop the habit whether he's tying this up or whether I'm here and he bridges. That's all I'm doing. Okay. All my weight is going onto that hip, and I move my body to that side bridge. That's all I want there. So that's my right hand then. If I use my left hand and he bridges, that's what I'm doing here. Now if I'm late, see the way I was late there, and what happened was I missed the hook and Carl actually got on this side. Now I'm transitioning to technical mount. Okay, so my knee's sliding up behind his head, and again when I'm playing technical mount, I want to make sure that my weight is on this knee. It's not on this foot. Just turn this over. Because if my weight is on this foot and Carl bumps his hip this way, my foot's going with it, and now you can get a knee inside and start to work his game from there, deep half guard and all that stuff. So, let's take a bigger step this way. So when I'm here, all the weight's on this back knee. So if Carl bumps his hip, looks the same as if I'm doing the same, but because my weight's on that knee, and once his hip moves forward, I just follow it. Whereas if my weight is on my foot and he bumps my foot and he moves back, he can fill that space. So let's take it back a step again. So the drill is, without making this too complicated, whether Carl ties up my hand, I want to get into the concept of I make my opposite hip heavy bridge. That's all I'm doing there. Again, go. Here. So I move my weight, my foot curls up, and the second detail is my knee goes light on this opposite side. Okay? If I'm late and he bridges, let's switch the T-mount if I missed that hook. And the reason this this foot stays light is because if Carl kept bridging in, no, bridge to your knees, no, not to your knees.
Oh, that way?
Yeah. I'm on the back. So let's take it back again. Because if you get someone that's really exploding into this, you can imagine when Carl bridges, he's coming all the way to his knees. Which means that I want to stay connected to him. So from here, when he ties up that hand and he bridges, there. Now I'm late, so I'm in the T-mount, he keeps going, I'm on the back. Whereas, take it back a step, if I go for this and he ties up the arm, and he bridges, and this foot's tucked, watch what happens when he rolls to his knees. Oh, I'm connected to him. I'm going over with him as well. So think about one knee down, one hip down, one leg up. Okay, so as he ties it up, opposite hip comes down, and I'm here. Alright, that's the first part of it. Second part of it is he goes again and I'm late. So now I go to technical mount and I make sure all the weight is on my knee. So if he bumps his hips, I can stay in technical mount. And if he happens to roll all the way to his knees, that becomes a hook. And then I can walk back and start attacking. Okay? So let's play that.